It's nice to see you guys. All right, so we are live now on the Pinky Room show, and it's amazing. Honestly, guys, as we always do, every month we come on your way with the Pinky Room show episode. And this month is our March episode. And today, like I promised you guys, I've got Kwame Eugene on the show, the Pinky Room show. And I've got Mr. Akeem Ogara all the way from Nigeria also on the show. And it's going to be amazing, honestly. I've seen people tuning in. Guys, keep your comments coming. Keep your questions coming. What we discussed last month is the same thing that we're going to discuss the men's side this month. And I believe you guys enjoyed last month. Last month was Miss Singer and Eno Baroni. Okay. So on the Pinky Room show, we have our three segments that we do on the show. Okay. So we have our funny segment and we have our what is going on segment. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I hope you guys are ready for today because there's a lot of people are ready to watch and listen and every question. Are you ready to answer every question on the show?
I'm very much ready. Don't worry. Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
As long as Kwame is ready, I'm ready.
Let's make it happen.
All right. That's good. Okay. So our funny segment, all right, let's talk about this because after we finish talking about the funny segment and what is going on segment, you guys will introduce yourself. I know that you guys don't need introduction, okay? I always say that D-Crime will say that you don't need to be told off.
You don't need
right.
to be told.
You don't need to be told of what you guys will, have to introduce yourself to the fans to know. Some of them have heard your songs. They've heard about your movies and stuff and all that. But some of them are more like foreign, in other countries. They've heard your voice, they hear your music, but maybe they haven't seen your face before. So when I say that Kwame Eugene is coming, they'll be thinking, okay, who is he? So if they see you and you mention your name, oh, okay, I know Kwame Eugene. I know he came. I've seen it. I've watched his movie before. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the funny segment. Okay. So a guy sent me a message, right? And he was like, Princess, I want you to discuss this on your show with your special guest. And I said, okay. And he said, he has met a lady. Okay. He's met a lady. And they are planning to marry, okay? And then the first time, the lady took him to see her family. So it's like they invited him for a family dinner, okay? And you know what happened? He said that whilst they're eating, having the dinner, he uncontrollably farted whilst they're eating, okay? So that is the first time meeting the girl's family. And whilst they're eating, he couldn't control himself. It just happened. And he farted. So after that happened, right, the girl has been trying to call him. The girl is trying to reach him. But he said that I'm so shy. I'm so ashamed. I don't know. You see Kwame Eugene now. Kwame Eugene is sitting back now, relaxing.
This is crazy.
This is crazy, right? This is crazy. He's relaxing back to listen to it very well. So the guy is trying to call him. He said, Princess, she's been trying to call me. She's trying to text me. She's been trying to do everything. I can't pick up the call because I'm so shy. And this is the girl that I love so much. I want to marry. But how can I face the family after what happened? Because the family knew that I am the one who farted that day. So what am I going to do? So that's our funny segment for today. So guys, he needs your advice. What should he do? So give him that advice. Who's gonna start for us? Who's gonna spark for us today?
Kwame, start.
Let Akeem go.
Right.
Okay. No,
Okay.
but you know what? This it's just a very funny one. But then again, it's a natural phenomenon. I mean, everybody they mess. You don't understand. It's just like happened at a place where you're supposed to probably be
Wrong
of your
time.
best attitude, well behaved, packaged, and that happened. I mean, nothing
Right.
much to shy about. It's just for the lady to make a joke out of the whole thing. Probably say the guy has run stomach or
Right.
dysentery, anything. Yeah, because I don't. There's no explanation. Absolutely.
Right. Oh, so Kwame, what's your take? What's your advice to the man? What's your advice to the man, Kwame?
I think it's two things like Akeem was saying. You know,
Yeah.
everybody they mess. It's just like that. It's just wrong timing. You
Yeah,
understand? So
Right.
the lady's family should be matured enough to forgive him and not act. I mean, so much
yeah,
about this thing because it's natural. Like it
yeah.
happens
It's
to everyone.
natural.
I don't
Right.
think he'll mistake. He'll deliberately do that to mess up the
Right.
situation. There, it was a mistake.
It was a
And
Mhm.
mistake.
if the girl can't forgive him for that,
Yeah.
if the girl can't forgive him for that, that's then there isn't much love. You should go
Right.
away.
Right.
Because
Good.
if you really love your husband, mess is not something that can cause this kind of confusion. You the mess too.
Right.
Everybody messes. It's just like that.
Everybody messes.
So
It's
if you really
normal.
love your
Of
husband,
course, of course.
if you really love the girl, it shouldn't be everything to let him go. That means the girl
Right.
doesn't love him that much. So he should just
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right. So the girl is trying to call him, but he's the one who feels shy. Like you're saying, it's normal. We all do
yeah,
facts. We all do past wind. And one thing is that
yeah.
we had a doctor on the show and we discussed about that. I'm a health professional, right? And sometimes when we go to theater and we operate on people, right? After the theater, maybe when we do a major surgery or maybe like laparotomy or something, they will ask you, "Have you passed wind?" Okay, have you
Hmm.
passed wind before we let you go? Because you have
Yeah,
to do it before we let you go. So it is normal for everyone to pass wind. It's normal to fast. So I mean,
it's
hey
not
guy, I hope you are watching. We have already given you advice. Pick up the call and talk to
yeah,
your girlfriend. All right, the girl is calling you. Call.
yeah,
I mean, speak
yeah,
to him.
yeah.
Don't feel shy about this.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
cool.
Exactly.
has happened almost everyone has done that before. Yeah, it's not
Everyone does that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. So, our next segment is what is going on
Yeah,
segment, okay? And on the what is going on segment, there was I think a video that was trending, and on in that video, it's like two friends, right? Like let me say, Kwame is Akeem's best friend, okay? And Kwame, you
okay,
took Akeem to have a drink at a restaurant, right? And whilst
okay.
you
yeah.
Kwame, you excuse yourself from Akim and said, "Okay, Akim, I'm just going to the gents, right, to use to pee." So while you left, Akim tried to poison your drink.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. I
Oh,
don't know if it's happening in Nigeria or somewhere, but it was trending that a best friend tried to poison his own best friend at a bar or something. He tried to put a poison in his drink.
yeah. I think I saw that. So they end up attacking him. I think I saw that.
Yes, yes. So
Hmm.
my question is, what is going on? Friends, someone that you call your best friend, if he can do this to you, what is going on?
Okay, so let me just step in.
Right,
First off, I like to say this: loyalty, love expires.
right.
So at
Mm,
every point, whether you love the person and trust the person enough, I think
yeah,
we all should be careful.
yeah.
There are a lot of stuff happening. That's just like one occurrence that came on air. Things
Mm,
are happening. Parents are doing stuff to their kids,
right,
unimaginable things. So we all have to watch out for each other, watch out for ourselves more importantly. So on that
right.
case, I mean, they've
Mm,
been friends for a while. Along the line, he's been getting jealous, and he is a bad person,
right,
And you always don't know when your friends become your enemies. You don't
right,
know because you guys are together. You're probably on the same page and the same page, growing together.
right.
The moment you are beginning to do things he
Mm-hmm.
cannot do or he's not doing. Take for example,
Right.
you guys were done from school the same time. You got a job,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't get. Well, you got a car, he didn't get a car. You got a house, he didn't get a house. In all honesty, be be careful. Be
Right.
careful when you have friends that are not growing as much as you are growing.
Right.
Be careful about friends that do not have the things you have.
That's it. Right.
Very,
Right.
very, we all have to be very careful about that because at
Yeah.
any time, your friend can become your enemy. He can
Yeah.
become loyal and do
Yeah.
stuff to you. So
So
me,
it's
I
like
don't.
you cannot trust people. That's the thing. You call your
Exactly,
friend,
exactly.
if you call somebody a friend,
Yeah,
and it's like because maybe you are blessed, maybe you are going forward, they envy you,
I don't know
which
if you
is
have noticed this.
so sad.
Sorry for cutting you.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have noticed this. You see people in the club or a lounge, they're having some drinks. When they are
right.
stepping out, they hold their cups.
Yeah,
It's not
right,
like we all like to move around with our cups. No, sometimes it's because you don't trust the people around. Anything could happen. There are still cases where
right,
people just hold their cups. We are standing, my brother. Hold your
right,
cup.
right.
Hold
Okay.
your cup.
So I just want to chip in this. I have a friend who is a minister, right? He's a politician in Ghana, right? And he said that he went to a function, like this politician function, and then they gave him food, right? They gave him food, and
Mm-hmm.
the food that he took, fortunately for him, he did not eat the food. So he left the food down, and then he left it for his normally they call it gate, is it gate man or is it the security, isn't it? And then he left it there, and
Yeah.
the next morning the dog ate the food and he died.
Wow.
So you see all this is going on, and my question is, what is going on? So Kwame,
It's
what's your
crazy.
contribution? What do you have to say with this? Like,
I,
somebody, your best friend, does this
I
to you.
think I'll start from the best friend thing.
Right.
Because
Okay.
me, I'm not so much best friend because your best friend
Yeah.
is the best friend of another man's best friend. It's always like that.
Right.
You think he's your best friend, but he has someone that's very dear to his heart, whom he
That's it.
calls his best friend. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a problem with having a best friend. And
Yeah.
besides that, loyalty, the system where we find ourselves these days has made loyalty very hard.
Right.
People are heartless. People will do anything to get something from you. So me,
Right.
I never go somewhere in a club or maybe a party and use the loo and come back for my drink. I don't do
That's
that.
it. Yeah.
If the loo is that
Right.
clean enough, I'll take my drink along.
That's it.
And if I come back, I'm not drinking anymore if I left it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like that. You need to protect yourself because you don't know who is thinking ill of you. And normally with gatherings like that, you won't even
Mm-hmm.
tell who poisoned you. You can't
Right.
even tell because there are lots of people you're hanging around with. So in the
Yeah.
first place, you need to protect yourself because the system
Yourself.
has made loyalty very hard.
Right.
People don't love anymore like they used to. It's very hard. So all I'll talk about is people being cautious about how they live their lives. Because
Right.
somebody in a minute can end your life.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Just like that. That's so sad, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like you
Yeah.
said, people have to be careful the way they deal with the thing. What hurts me most,
Very,
that
very
what
careful.
makes me worried, was that people that you call your friend. This is your closest friend. This is someone that, according to the guy, I
Mhm.
think he even helped. He helps this guy. Sometimes, if he needs money, he will give this guy, and then you end up doing such evil
Well,
to
I'm
this
so
person.
sorry, Princess Roy.
well, this is not
What
the first
happened
time
to
we've
you?
heard these
You
stories of
you know what happened, right?
people.
Right.
So
Okay,
they
so
were
Akim
they
is back
kept
with us.
Akeem, one moment
no they kept on calling. They didn't know I was still on
one
set. They,
moment there
they
is
kept on
light where he
calling me.
hit. One moment he's in the night. I can't
Wait,
tell
let
where
me
Akeem
reconnect
is.
this shit. What did you say?
Akim, are you hearing what Kwame is telling you?
Oh, no, Kwame, hold
One
on. Kwame,
moment
hold on.
there is one
Hold on.
moment
You
you're in
say
the
that again.
sunshine. One
Hold
moment
on.
it's in
Just
the
hold on.
evening. I don't know.
You say that
We
again,
don't know. We
Kwame.
don't know
Hold
what's
on.
happening.
Kwame, hold on.
Oh my days.
Just hold on. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Where is
All
Akeem?
right.
Where is he? Where is he? Why?
All
Hold
right.
on, no. You have to say that thing again. I'm coming.
Right. So before we I mean, guys, thank you so much for your comments, and thank you for connecting to us today. Is We are live on the Pinky Room Show, and as you know, whilst we're streaming on Roy Network on YouTube, we're also streaming on Aberdeen TV Nigeria and also Lively TV UK, and our distributor is sorry, University Network USA. So keep your comments coming and keep on watching and share the link, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So before we jump into our main topic, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, right? let people know who you are, what you into. I know people know you already. You
Since
don't need
Akeem is not
introduction.
around, let me
Yeah,
introduce myself.
but I just want you to tell us who you are and what you're into, please. Whilst we wait for Akeem in the dark.
Hi, yes. Hi, my
Right.
name is Kuami Eugene. I'm a
Right.
high life Afrobeat singer from Ghana, and
Yeah,
I've released quite some number of songs in the system.
that's it.
I'm the Angela hitmaker. I'm the Angela hitmaker,
Yes.
Open Gate hitmaker, and I had a
Yes.
feature with CK and Joe Boy on Love 110.
Right.
And I've had Meji with Vito. I've
Right.
had songs with Sarkodie. So I'm basically a big African Afrobeat artist, that
Yeah.
live artist that comes from Ghana, that's doing music and putting my country
Yeah.
on the map. That's what made me. Yeah, that's what makes me Kwame.
Yes. So
I came, it's your turn.
you've heard.
Kwame, how come you not
What like this? What like you say?
Kwame, how come you not featured me? That times when I did that times when I did Ghana, no, I did flow. Right?
What were
Let
you doing?
Akeem introduce himself.
All right, Akim, we want you to introduce yourself to us. So tell
Yeah,
people who you are.
let me have the radio.
I think
Say that
Akeem is
again.
not.
Sorry.
He's on set.
We want you to
Say that
introduce
again. Say
yourself
that
to
again.
us. Introduce yourself to
Okay.
the fans. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Hakeem Ogara. I'm an actor. I'm a commercial model in Nigeria,
Right.
and I didn't grow up in Ghana, but I schooled in Ghana, so I can have that
Yeah.
small Ghanaian background. My friends are Ghanaian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I live and work in Lagos, Nigeria.
Right. So
So I came over
you lived in
when I
Ghana
was
before. Yeah. You schooled
yeah
in
for
Ghana, is that what
five
you're saying?
years. Yeah, for 5 years. I
Yeah.
schooled in Kumasi. Yeah, I
Oh,
schooled in Kumasi.
okay.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
The days of this guy, Atunfine. We go to Bantima those days.
Kwame Nkrumah is one of the best schools in Africa. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree
Oh, that's
totally.
good.
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
Right.
They are trying to make me not enjoy this live interview, but I'm going to enjoy it
No, we understand. I know that you've been called on set
eventually.
today and you're
I
on
can
set
tell.
filming. So we do understand. So
Exactly.
um
Exactly. Good. Yeah.
we need to compromise with you. We need to understand your situation. And for you to
Hey, thank
even
you
make
so
the
much for
effort to come on
understanding.
the show, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So can we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
let's go straight to the point. Let's talk about the main topic for today. So last month we discussed on the show why do some women prefer to be single? So it's not like why are some men single, but why do they prefer? Some people will say that okay, for now I don't want to date anymore, I don't want to marry, I want to stay single for whatever reason. Okay, so the ladies, I had Sina So and Eno Baroni on the show, and they
Yeah.
discussed their part. They shared the women's part of view why they prefer to be single. So we have it today. We want to know why some men would prefer to be single. Because to me, on the Pinky Room show, what we believe is that everyone has a reason to do everything. I mean, we said that even
Yeah.
Yeah.
if someone kills, okay, they have a reason of doing that. So instead of we judging them
Yeah.
or condemning them, we want to know the reason why people do what they do and how we can help them. That's what the show is about. So we want to know why people do what they do so that we can also do what? Help them and advise them. Right. So let's talk about why do some men prefer to be
Okay.
single? What will make a man sit down and say, you know what, for now I don't want to date?
Um.
Do you want to go for
Okay. So,
us,
Princess, Roy,
Akeem?
you want us to go? You want us to go one after the other? So, I drop a
Yeah.
point. Comment goes next, and I come again. Right?
Right. Yeah, you
Okay.
can
So,
start. You can start for us, and then Kwame can join.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
the first major for me why I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of men prefer to be single is because men are just naturally aware that once you have a girlfriend or you're in a relationship, you have some financial responsibility
Responsibilities. Okay.
to
Right.
you
Right.
know, yeah, to cater for.
Mm.
So if you know that you're a growing man, you're trying to put money together for projects and other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you just probably prefer not to carry a
Right.
baggage that you can actually avoid or you know. Yeah, that's one
Right.
major one for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
I
it's more
think
like a financial situation or financial constraint. That's why some men will prefer that, you know what, I don't want to
Exactly.
date. Because I've heard, like I was telling the ladies last time that some men, a friend of mine, right, is in Ghana, and I asked him, when are you settling down? When are you getting married? And he was like, me, in this country, well, no, I even asked him, where's your girlfriend? He said, if I start dating now, the girl will be demanding me to buy stuff for her, right? It's like you have to pay Momo. You have to, is it Momo, isn't it? You call it Momo. And you
yeah,
have to
it's
be
Momo.
paying
Yeah,
bills, you have to do everything. So it's better I'll stay single for now
yeah,
because I don't have that money to look after someone, right? So the men are saying that some of the reason why they choose to be single or prefer to be single is because of financial constraint, isn't it? Because of finance. All right.
Yeah, but it's,
yeah,
it's it's not always about financial problems. I think
Right.
it's part of it, but I think on my side I would say um men needs sometimes you need some liberation.
Right.
We need
Okay.
some space, and that's
Right.
liberation and space normally doesn't come with marriage like that because in this recent century, a lot of people focus on what you can do for them than what
Yeah.
they can do for you.
Right.
And
yeah,
I
Right.
can
yeah,
attest to it.
Hmm.
Most ladies of nowadays think of what you can do for them more than what
Right.
they can
Not
do
what
for
they're
you.
gonna give.
And
Okay.
men need their liberation.
Right.
We have to stop the ideology of men being the big muscle man. That means
yeah,
he's in charge
yeah.
of everything, from what you wear
Right.
to what you eat to how
Mhm.
you walk, even your transportation. If you put
Yeah.
that pressure on one individual, now he
Mm-hmm.
starts fighting for his liberation. And
Yeah.
if he thinks, okay, this friend of mine is going through this, then he doesn't want to go into it at all
Yeah.
because they don't have space. And this
Right.
current generation, like I'm saying, makes it an obligation for a
Yeah,
guy to 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 hang around one person, can't admire
Right.
other women, can't, I mean, all
Mhm.
that stress.
Yeah.
And there's one thing in Africa when you lots are just maybe girlfriend and a boyfriend, there's
Mhm.
a limit the lady can go to because
Right.
if I push him so much he will just leave me.
You can
But when
go.
it's on
Yeah.
paper, when he puts a ring on that finger, it
Yeah.
becomes like it becomes like a cage for him.
Right.
So he can't free himself. So in the first place, they think of the fact that why go into this thing in the first place to go
Yeah.
and face all these things that I'm aware of that I might
Right.
face. So
Right.
you ask most men, and they will tell you that they are
Yeah.
looking for the right one. Everybody's the right one, and you won't find someone
Thank
who is so
you.
perfect to not have mistakes. You won't find
Right.
someone who is so perfect that you won't have one blemish
Yeah.
of her. But what's important is what is your contribution in his life? How
Right.
happy do you think he will be when
Right.
he's with you? Because if he's
Right.
not happy, that's when
Yeah.
he starts thinking that he made a very big mistake
A big
by coming to you
mistake.
in the first place. So you think about his happiness first. So I think the reason why more men
Mm.
are single these days is they think about their happiness. And they
Right.
study a lot of people around them and they realize
Mhm.
that no, 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 if I end up with this lady, I'm not going to
Yeah.
be happy. So I
To be
better have
happy.
stay single and probably mess around. That's it.
Right. Wow.
yeah,
That is deep. I hope you ladies are listening because sometimes, like men are saying, they need us to be there. It's not always we receiving. You see, sometimes we women can be so
yeah,
selfish that we think about ourselves, not thinking about the men, thinking that,
Yeah.
oh, they're supermen, they're superheroes, so everything has to depend on. I mean, we have to depend on them. But it's not
Yes,
that.
take us off that bracket of being big
That's
muscle men,
super.
and you think we can get everything to happen.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's
know
that's you
Superman.
know.
Superman is a fiction, right? Yeah. So if ladies start thinking of the
absolutely.
fact that he's a normal
Right.
human being, and
Yeah.
and and I mean, you can ask. I've asked a few of my lady friends. When was the last time you took a guy out?
Okay.
And he rather have to take me out, not me. Like, why would I take a guy out? And I go like, oh, okay, it's okay when he takes you out to spend, but you
Yes.
won't give him
Mm-hmm.
anything. So
Exactly. Exactly.
besides
It
you
makes
being
sense.
in her life, you're
Right.
actually like proper nothing to him. Like, yeah, have you thought of that?
Yeah.
You're nothing to him. Besides
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
working his and
Yeah.
working, going
Yeah.
back and forth to put food on the table to make you feel good, and you expect a
Yeah.
week from him. You expect your water from him, your light bill from him,
That's
your
it.
electricity bills from him. Buy
Mm-hmm.
you a new shoe. One
Yeah.
guy, you are killing somebody's son.
You want to
So
kill
it's
him.
better off staying single than getting into something that you regret
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is it makes sense. But the thing is, a lady just sent a message and it was like, what you're saying makes sense. But the reason why some women
Mm-hmm.
want to depend on men is because sometimes when these women try their best to be, there are women out there who like to support men, okay, who work so hard. Let
Yeah.
me talk about here in UK or maybe in Europe. Women go, men go. Do you get what I mean? Even sometimes there is the women who work so hard,
Yeah.
and some men will take
I've
them for
realized that about
granted.
you.
Some men will take them for granted. So this woman is saying that, yeah, is what you're saying is true. She believes that some men take women for granted when they be so good to them. Maybe it's because, I mean, that's how God has created it. So men don't cherish women who I mean, support them or give everything to them. Do you believe what she's
No,
saying?
no, no, no. That's actually wrong. I get where
Right,
she's coming from. That is why,
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
men, it varies. We're not the same people. The same way ladies are
Thank
not the
you.
same. I like the fact that
Thank you.
pointing the fact that she's hardworking, she want to
Right.
support, she want to be
Yeah.
there, and
Right.
and that's the same way. We
Hmm.
have different shades of men.
Right.
Some will prefer
Mm.
you staying home, being a housewife,
Yeah.
and don't do anything. Take care of home. Probably if you have a
Right.
kid, you take care of the kid for them.
Right.
Don't go and work and bring the money. And I've
Right.
seen others who have built a relationship for about 15 years that
Yeah.
is circulated about the fact that I can go, you can go. I can
Yeah.
come, you can come.
You can come.
Because
Good.
together we make it stronger and easier when we are together.
Thank you. Right.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
I mean, some guy would want you to stay home. So it
Hmm.
depends on who you are going for. I say
That's
this
it.
thing all the time that in life
Thank
we
you.
have the power
Thank
and we
you.
have the authority to go for who we want.
You want to. Sadly.
So when I see a friend getting brokenhearted too much, about 5 times getting brokenhearted by one person, he messages
Right.
you, come back for you, hang around with you, message you up, visit you, come back
Mm.
for you, hang around with you,
Hmm.
and you're still waiting for the same person. Your
Yeah.
mind should tell you that nah, this guy is not for me.
Yeah.
This guy is not for me. You would
Right.
actually find someone that
Yeah.
understands you so much. And I know
Yes,
some
it.
ladies just want to go out there and work and support the family
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
they don't want to tell their kids one day that I was doing
Yeah.
all the work and your mom was not doing anything.
Right.
To understand when
Right.
some women want to go out there, so that one day when you are advising your kids, you can say,
Hmm.
have you seen your mom? She's so hardworking. Your
That's
mom and
it.
I are the reason why you're here today. If not for your mom,
That's
you
it.
won't be here because your mom was doing 3 jobs. Your mom was doing 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And some
Yeah.
ladies want to be part of that story. So
Yeah.
to be able to be part of that story, you have to go
Hmm.
where you're welcome, play
That's
that
it.
kind of part you want to play.
That's it.
So you have the
That's
right
it.
to choose who you
Mm-hmm.
want. Even if you're a lady,
Exactly.
you still have the right part to
Exactly.
choose what. Don't think, okay, because he's a guy, he chooses what I have to do.
That's
If
it.
he's choosing so much what you have to do, then it's not
Yeah.
for you because your long-term happiness is what's important.
Exactly.
So you have the
Exactly.
right to go in for what you want as well.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much. You know what you're saying? Most of us women, for me, for instance, let me put myself there, right? Let me put myself there. I've been independent right from I
Yeah.
was child till now. Okay. And I always feel like I want to do things for myself. I remember when I was
Yeah.
in Belgium, right? I was in Belgium. I was moving here for my mom, and my mom was like, "I don't want you to go because I'm the only child," and she was worried, and she was, pleading and all that. And I said, "You know what? I don't want to stay in Belgium. I want to come to UK and then fight for myself and make life for myself." What do I need? I'm the only child. I can get anything I want. But what I realize is that life is about you fighting for yourself. You know, so what you say makes sense. Some
yourself.
women has to, know that no matter how whatever the man is or the man is, you can also make a man. You can also make a man. It's
Your
not about the
opinion
man always
counts.
making
That's
you.
what you should understand.
That's the thing. I know
Yes,
some
because
men can be
I've heard this
ungrateful.
conversation from numerous of ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
women, sometimes some of our ladies think their opinions doesn't count. It counts.
Thank you.
It counts. You can also get to choose who you want. It's
That's it.
very important. You can also get
That's
to
it.
choose who you want.
That's
Men,
it.
we don't have that much power to I mean, if there's a perception that men choose the women they want, there should be
Mm-hmm.
one that qualifies women to choose who they want to.
Thank
So
you.
don't think you owe somebody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. You choose who you want, and with who
Thank
you want,
you.
if you think this is not the path, he's taking you
Right.
to a path you don't agree with.
That's it.
Leave. Go for somebody who
Thank
will do
you.
9 to 5
Thank
with you.
you. Right.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Thank you. Guys, if you just tune in, this is the Pinky
You're
Room
welcome.
Show with Princess Roy. And honestly, I'm already bubbling. I'm so excited because the things that is coming up here is amazing. Someone is asking, Kwame, you look very young, but you're speaking wisdom. So how old is Kwame? You know what? You don't have to know how old Kwame
I'm
is.
25. I'm
As long
25.
as say again, sorry.
I'm 25. Yeah, I'm
Right.
from a
So
royal family, so I've been around these old,
Not my fault.
old folks.
Like, what are you
that's
doing?
it.
Hello.
Being wise is not about age, guys. I always tell you, being wise is not about age.
Yeah.
Sometimes people say that. Some ladies will say, "I want a matured man. I want a man who is older." And sometimes I will tell them that there are some men who are 60 or whatever years old, but excuse me, they have this, they don't
That's
have
still
this.
not, yeah.
And there are some young men who are so matured because of what they've gone through. Life experience has made them matured. So,
I think the correct
my
phrase
love,
should be, you don't go for somebody that's mature. You go for
that's
somebody
it.
that's got knowledge.
Say that again. Somebody is
You can
what?
be old. You don't go for
Uh-huh.
someone that is just mature. Because you
That's
should
it.
go for somebody that has knowledge.
Thank
That's
you.
what's important. Because if you have knowledge, you can learn a lot as a young person.
Thank you.
If you have knowledge enough, then you know that okay, I've learned from this person's life that if you
Yeah.
touch a girl,
That's
this
it.
is where it leads you to. So I don't
That's it.
touch a girl. I don't hit a girl. I
Mhm.
choose the words I say to women
Yeah.
because I have knowledge about it. So you
Yeah.
choose somebody who has knowledge, not because people think somebody's mature to be old. Yeah.
Thank
They
you.
should just have the brains. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. All right. So Akeem, you were shaking your head. You were saying something. You were quiet. I want to hear your side too. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said,
Yeah.
the men are used to being the ones who go for the ladies, tell them about the interest. But of course,
Yeah.
you have a choice to say yes or no. And even if you have
Yeah.
said yes before, if you think very good person, you may never do what you need. You
Yeah.
understand? So I totally agree with that. On that, but again, I think one of the reasons again why I think a lot of men choose to be single sometimes is because they want to be independent in decision making. Take for example, a young man trying to grow up, trying to put himself together. He knows that
Yeah.
by the time he's with a girlfriend, his girlfriend probably influences decision making. He can't make some moves. He can't like
Mm-hmm.
take for example, Kwame. Kwame's
Right.
Kwame can tend to stay up late at night in the studio, record
Right.
overnight, coming from
Yeah.
anywhere to make music. But once he's in a committed relationship, all of these things will be influenced, or you have to be explaining to your
Right.
girlfriend or partner why you know
Yeah.
why you're enjoying that. So, especially for going the way to being independent of the
Correct.
decision making without any form of interference or influence. Yeah,
Right.
that way you want to stay single to very, very okay. You understand? And like back to example of somebody who wants to travel abroad, he's in a very serious relationship and
Right.
actually not leaving because he's got a girlfriend and saying he wants to leave here, travel, all of those things. So um, when men are trying to put things together, make ends meet, they're trying to find balance. They need the help
Right.
of independence of children. That's why they just choose to be single, put themselves together. Once they have like a balance plan, then they can invite a partner into it.
Yeah. Right. So let's talk about the kind of job that you do. Okay. The kind of job that you do. Because I remember Miss Eno was sharing on the show. Miss Eno said something about the entertainment industry, right? When you are in, how is it? What's the impact of that on your relationship?
I start, that's where understanding comes in. There's a lot, it's a very difficult thing.
Yeah.
My work takes me off the house for a week, sometimes more. I'm on set, my girlfriend's in the house, and I'm somewhere else, I'm
Right.
shooting, maybe by the time I could be back for I could be back for a day and the next I'm out today. So
Yeah.
if you have a partner that's not understanding,
Don't
he
understand.
I
Yeah.
mean he or she's going to
Becomes
continue to
difficult,
nag.
isn't it?
You
Right.
know, and even if I agreed, I mean, it's quite understandable. It's very difficult.
Hmm.
So a partner is here and there. If you're in the same house, same state, it's more like you guys are being in the same relationship because we are
Right.
seeing, you know. So I mean,
I'm back.
it's
Right.
a lot of work
Thank
from
you.
your angle. Of course, it's a lot of sacrifice your partner has to make before um, people in our
Right.
industry, can have a successful relationship,
Yeah.
marriage, or anything. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. All
It's
right.
very difficult.
So
It just takes you everywhere, it takes you travel, it takes out of your.
okay. So Kwame, I was asking Akeem about your industry, your music industry, right? The kind of job that you guys are in. Because I remember Miss Eno Baroni and Sina, they mentioned on the show that sometimes your job, the industry that you are in, can also, make it difficult, or someone can prefer to say that, because of what I'm doing, the challenges and stuff and all
Okay,
that. So I don't want I prefer to be single now. Does that also happen in your lives as guys? You are an artist who's
Yeah, it
going
is.
everywhere in the world. Akeem is an actor traveling everywhere. What does that also have impact on your relationship as well?
It does 100% because
Right.
with this work you're doing it for the people.
Right. Mm.
So you have to have the masses on your side,
Right.
and to have the masses on your side involves everything. You
Right.
hanging around with them, you
Hmm.
partying with them, chilling with
Right.
them. I mean, you have
Hmm.
to bamba with them.
Okay.
That's the
You have
only
to do a bamba. Is that what you said?
you
Kwame,
can you hear me?
let me get this. Did you say that you have to bamba with them? Is that what you said?
I would have to call back.
Okay, he's got he's got off now. You come back and explain yourself to us because I want to hear what you said. If you said you have to bamba, all right.
I mean, no, no, come back, come back.
Okay. Right. Kwame, can you hear
Hello?
me? Oh dear, he's full keeps on playing up. Okay, so as we wait for Kwame to come and continue what he was saying, what else do you think can contribute or can make a man say
Yeah.
that apart from the financial and your job that you do, what will make a man say that I prefer to be single?
Say that
Can you
again. Say
hear
that
me?
again.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you
So
now.
I was
Clearly.
saying that apart from your job, financial constraints or difficulties that men face, what else will make a man say that I don't want to date and I don't want to marry and I want to stay single. I prefer to stay single now. Because one man, let me tell you, one person is
Uh,
saying, he said, Princess, the reason why I want to stay single is that I'm scared of having kids. Could that be also a reason?
yeah, that's valid. That's valid. But we have contraceptives that are quite. I mean,
Okay.
beneficent.
Right. So are you advising
Yeah.
the men to use
You don't have to stay
contraceptives?
single. Yeah, you don't have to stay single. Just look for a partner who doesn't want a child.
Right. Right. So he doesn't have to stay
You know,
single, but he has to find someone who doesn't want kids.
doesn't want a child. So it just happen to
Well,
be.
what about if
They,
you don't want a child that you have to stay? Okay. Okay. Is that a good
well,
advice?
that's the truth. No, that's the,
That's the truth, though.
well,
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a very straightforward. It's straightforward. You are single because you don't have a child. It's not
Right.
a big deal. So your partner, you
Right.
know a child. You guys are dating without a
Yeah.
child. You guys are married
So
without a child.
you
So
don't want kids, but you want
that's
to date.
all.
You want to date. You want to enjoy what will bring out children, but you don't want you. I can you're not helping this situation. Right. Okay. So let me go back to Kwame. Kwame is back. Kwame, you were saying something about you want to bamba. Is it you saying you want to bamba? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you want to bamba.
you,
You want to
want,
chill with the big boys.
One to three points.
you want to bamba. You want to chill with the big boys, isn't it?
Yeah. And what
Yeah.
what I was saying with
Yeah.
we being, I mean, public figures and having relationship issues, it's just because, like I
Yeah.
was saying earlier on, our
Yeah.
job is for the masses.
Right.
Akeem, I mean, if imagine you're dating Akeem,
Hmm.
you can't start fighting Akeem because the ladies are around him.
Yeah. True.
If you start
Yeah.
fighting him, that means you don't understand his work.
Exactly.
You don't
Yeah.
understand his work, so
Mm.
you're
Yeah.
putting Akeem in some slavery.
Right. Exactly.
Besides it being work, it's his passion. He loves doing it. And if you go
Exactly.
against someone's passion and happiness, you're putting the
Mm-hmm.
person through slavery, which is so
Right.
not cool.
That's
And
it.
and sometimes a lot of women don't get this. They go like, there are a lot of girls around you. I remember some
Yeah.
time ago with my ex-girlfriend, let me say this. I was in a
Yeah.
club and I was just having fun, and I got and I had a message. I checked
Yeah.
and the message read vividly that
Right.
respect yourself out there dancing with this girl, really.
Okay.
And
Right.
trust me, she's not even in a club.
Hello.
Right.
So how she
Right.
found out ladies
Yeah.
are sometimes amazing.
Yes.
How she
Mm-hmm.
find out that I'm dancing with someone
With
is
someone.
crazy.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's just a dance. It's like
Right.
everyone is happy and we are
Yeah.
dancing. But
Yeah.
she has a problem with
Yeah.
that.
That's
And
it.
you have to let that person understand that this is
Mm-hmm.
actually my job. I
That's
don't
it.
snub people because it's my job. Once you snub them,
Yeah.
they're no more fun. They're
Yeah.
not fans of you anymore. You can't snub them. You can't go like, yeah, sometimes we're so tired, but we still
Yeah.
have to take pictures
Mm-hmm.
and put on a smiley face like everything is all right. But Charlie, we're humans. We
Right.
that I said sometimes respect that
Yeah.
human vulnerability.
True.
It's part of us. We're
Yeah.
humans. The same
That's it.
way you get sick and you don't come for the show because I wasn't feeling well.
Of
If he gets
course.
sick and he doesn't
Hmm.
appear for the show,
Hmm.
hey,
Right.
the video didn't appear for the show. We are going for our money. They won't take no
They'll
one.
come and beat you up.
But he gets sick as well. He's a human being.
Right.
He takes drugs as well. Do you
It's
understand?
normal. It happens.
Yes. So
Yeah.
if you're dating a public figure, sometimes you
Yeah.
should expect that. Expect the fact that
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
there's war coming for you.
Of course.
There's war coming for you because you're not the only
Yeah.
person that loves the dude.
Of
Somebody
course.
loves him as well.
Yeah.
Maybe, and some fans can go that extra mile and act crazy. And if you
Yeah.
are
Of
there, you
course.
don't take heart, you
Of
just go
course.
crazy too.
Yeah.
So if you really love the
Yeah.
person, you allow the person to
Absolutely.
explain. I think that is what Sinaso they will face. They will have relationship issue
The
because
same thing.
even
Yeah.
we men,
Yeah.
ladies have issues when we are out there. How much
Yeah.
more a woman
Exactly.
that one mistake you can get pregnant and everything is over?
Exactly.
You
It's
understand?
true.
One
Yeah.
mistake,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
can get
Yeah.
pregnant and everything is
Yeah.
over. So, guys, a guy should, I mean, it's normal if he feels insecure about you going out there as a woman
Yeah.
to go and hang around all these handsome guys, all these
That's
rich
it.
guys with flashy cars and all. He's
Mhm.
not safe. So I
Right.
think theirs is worse in the first place. Because I mean,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
guy will have issues with you going to hang around boys, guys that are at you. I mean, the guy can't end up chilling with guys who bamba, but because he's not a star. But
That's
in a
it.
so in Baroni, because they're
Yeah.
stars,
Yeah.
they get to hang around with the cool guys. And there's a
True.
big problem
Yeah.
with cool guys. What they're
Yeah.
not called cool guys for no reason. When so it's normal. But then again, I've met
Right.
people who understands the job. I've met people who understand
I'm
the
loving
job.
it. I'm
And
loving the conversation. Is
yes,
it's
so what's important is,
right.
like I said earlier on, the
Yeah.
trust between you, the guy, and the
Yeah.
lady. What is
Exactly.
the relationship? What is the connection between
Exactly.
the two of you?
Exactly.
How much do you understand the lady that,
That's
oh,
it.
my girl is okay. She can go, come back, and I'll feel
Mm-hmm.
safe. She's not gonna do anything. And you know, some
Mm-hmm.
girls, they have shady lifestyle to understand that.
Yeah.
When you leave
Mm.
them for 5 minutes, you are not secured, you come and you meet them the same way.
Right.
Yes, so with somebody like that,
Hmm.
sometimes you find it difficult to have somebody who want to maintain you, who want to
Right.
stay around and stick with you because he can't
Mm.
leave you for just 20 minutes. He knows
That's
you
it.
like money. He knows you like
Mm.
flashy cars.
That's
So
it.
I mean, sometimes he got you. He got you because he has
Yeah.
a flashy car and he has
That's
money.
it. Yeah.
That means
Okay.
it's a bit confusing and it's a bit shady when you meet somebody who is more cuter than him, who has more money than him,
Yeah.
and drive
It
more
makes you
flashier cars than
insecure.
him.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not. He's feeling very insecure about it. So it's just
That's
normal.
it.
It
Exactly.
depends on
Yeah.
how much both of you trust each other.
That's it.
If you
That's
trust
it.
him that much, he can
Mm-hmm.
go and come back, and you know he's yours. She
Of
can go and
course.
come back, and you
Absolutely.
know she's yours.
Of
But if
course.
there's a lot of shady things going on, you don't feel
Yeah.
safe. So yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on who you're with. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Like you said, it's understanding the person is very important. You if you're going in a relationship with somebody, like you said, like
Yeah.
Akeem, like Kwame, you need to understand who they are, what they are into. A friend of mine, right? He's very busy. He's a producer in one of the top Ghanaian station, right? And we're having discussion. He was telling me about his life. And it's like today he has to go this place to go and shoot. Tomorrow he has to go to this place and go and shoot documentaries and stuff and all that. And because of that, his relationship was messed up because the girl did not understand him.
You know the funny thing when they say you really you choose your work over me.
He should have known.
Yes,
Yes,
He should have
that's
known
why
the kind
exactly.
of
you have
job
to
that he
go
was
for
doing first.
To
somebody
drop my
who understands
work.
the job because
That's the
you know
thing.
if with our job, if you don't choose the job over the lady in some moments, you lose
Mm,
everything.
exactly.
So you have to be in
Right.
the position to
Yeah.
understand that this
Yeah.
one choose the masses. They are the one that feeds us.
That's it.
That's where we get our
Mm,
money from.
right.
So if you have, imagine you
Yeah.
are a superstar, you are a and your girlfriend has issues with people that pay to come and watch you.
Okay.
How are you going to survive? With that one,
Exactly.
you have to go and people and let the girl know that sometimes I keep saying in relationship, it's marriage is not even by force.
Exactly. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Marriage is not by force. I
Thank
mean,
you.
in
Yeah.
fact, loyalty is not.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That's why you have to go in for who you want because
Hmm.
I mean we're from two different homes. We met and
Yeah.
we agreed to be together for some time, probably have some experiences and see if we can
Hmm.
end up being.
Right.
This
Right.
is you come
Yeah.
with policies. I come with my policies.
That's it.
Some women will say, "Oh, let's do about 2 3 years, admire each other, look into each other's life, and in three
Yeah.
years we can start making out and hanging around." And some
Right.
men need right now.
Yeah.
Let's make out right now. Let's make it happen right now. And that would
That's
determine
it.
you have
Yeah.
different policies. If you love him so much and you want to go by his rule, then be prepared for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you can be so obsessed with somebody that you don't want to lose that person. But
Hmm.
then again, you don't want to go by his rules. The
Of
same way,
course.
you meet a girl, she's having her fun already. She's
Yeah.
chilling, she's got these holidays. And you don't want
Yeah.
her to go on holidays anymore just because
That's
it makes
it.
you feel comfortable. She doesn't owe you anything.
Exactly.
Mm.
So
Exactly.
go ahead and go
Absolutely.
and do what you
Absolutely.
see that girl that won't go
That's
for
it.
holidays for
That's
you.
it. That's it.
Just like that. I always say going for somebody that will make your life easy because
Easier.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it will very difficult life for you because you're trying to please just one person,
One
and you end up dying eventually. You know you died. So please make sure you go. You're welcomed. That's all.
Of course, exactly. That's so much wisdom shared.
Yeah.
Honestly, so much wisdom shared. Thank you so much. I've seen your comment coming. Please keep your comment coming. And we are, like I said, we are live in the Pinky Room show. Myself, I've got Kuami Eugene with me. I've got Akeem Ogara with me. We are having a fantastic time on the Pinky Room show, discussing why do some men prefer to be single. And there's a lot that these guys have spoken about. Is mind blowing. All right.
Yeah.
So we're still on. Please share the link. We are live now on Roy Network, YouTube, Lively TV, UK, Aberdeen TV, Nigeria. And also, this show is being distributed by Universe Network USA. Okay, so we are all over the world today. Wherever we are, people are watching it from every angle. Okay, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere in the US, in Nigeria, in Ghana, everywhere in UK here. So be part of this. Keep your comment coming. I've seen your comment. I'm going to read all your comments, please. If I'm not able to read your comment, you will forgive me because you know that we work with time. Okay, so Akeem, let's talk about this. When the ladies on the show, right? They share something about friends with benefits. Do you guys also know about this kind of thing, like friends with benefits? Some guys will say, okay, I don't want to settle down, I don't want to have any serious relationship or anything, but I want to have a friends with benefits, which I don't even know what that is. Do you know about this as well?
I know.
All right, Akeem, do you know about that?
Akeem knows. Akeem knows.
Akeem, be real. Be real. Akeem, be real on the show. Right.
Right. I mean, funny enough, it's one of the safest relationships. One of the safest relationships you can ever find yourself. A lot of people want to be in relationships and they don't want commitment. And if that's the case, no problem. You guys just do what you want.
Yeah.
You guys are friends. You guys have some level of attraction for each other. But you don't want commitment. Okay. It is healthy. Just go for it. It is healthy.
Right.
We have understanding. We are friends. We help ourselves.
Right.
We help ourselves financially, sexually. Anyway, just help yourselves. But there's no commitment to say. You can choose to. You don't owe anybody any form of responsibility. You can say you're not interested tomorrow. You are not necessarily influencing my decisions. We meet when we want to meet. We talk when we have time to talk. We see when we want to see. We have fun when we have fun.
Right.
There is no commitment and there's no full responsibility. Just that we're friends, we like ourselves, we respect ourselves, and there's some level of sexual attraction, and we are exploring that.
Right. But does that work for you? Does that work for you, Kwame? Does it work for you? These things, because I don't see myself in that kind of relationship. I can't be with someone saying that I'm not going to commit myself to you, and then let's be friends with whatever benefit that it is. I don't even understand whatever that is. Would that work for you? Does it even make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It does make sense.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense in certain ways because
I mean, I have to go now, please.
It's not just the guys. Some ladies would want to be friends with benefit with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Akeem has to leave us now because he's on the set filming. The UK time was changed. Today we went 1 hour ahead of you. We were normally the same time with you, but we have to go 1 hour ahead. So he booked from I think 7, but because he has to go down, because we have to go 1 hour ahead of you, he has to go on set and film. So he's leaving us. Thank you so much, Akeem, for coming. We're going to end the show very soon, and then I'll read some of the comments that I have. So Kwame, you were saying something. Let's go through that. What you said.
I'm saying that. I mean, it's a new world we're living in.
Right.
A world where people want to have some emancipation. People need some freedom, and people want to express themselves the way they want to have. Express themselves. Some ladies sometimes want to have friends with benefit kind of a relationship.
Right.
Yes, some ladies,
Mm. Some ladies,
because
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've met ladies that say I go crazy with dark skin guys. I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'm dark skin.
Right.
And
Okay.
some love light skin guys. Some want to
Mm.
be with you, and some understands that because you're probably bigger, perhaps you're rich, they
Yeah.
won't be the only person that
Yeah.
are around you. The same
Yeah.
ways. So they want, but again, they want a piece of you.
That's right.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I'm being very real. Again, they want a piece
Yeah,
of you.
of course,
So
you have to be real. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So they come for that piece of you, and you guys
Right.
become, and they
Right.
continue. Same way you meet a lady, and
Yeah.
you want to have serious relationship with her. She admire you
Hmm.
so much, and she can, in this recent I mean world we're living in,
That we
she
live
can
in.
say that I don't want to hang. I don't want to date you. I don't want to be your girlfriend.
Right.
But I'm cool if we make out and hang out. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's a new world
Yeah.
we're living. Some people
Exactly.
don't. I mean, they want to focus on their work so that they can become like Kim Kardashian later. And
Right.
having a boyfriend right now will actually keep them off track.
Of course. Yeah.
But then again, they want
True.
to have fun. They
True.
want to. So they will
Hmm.
bamba for some time. Let go of you. Go and do their
Right.
work. When they come and bamba for another time. So it's like that's the
Exactly.
new world we're living in. So
Right.
friends with benefits,
Mm.
according to the new world we're living in, is not a
Yeah.
bad thing.
Okay.
It's freedom of choice. I mean,
Right.
freedom of being picky about anything you feel like you want to be picky about.
That's
So
it.
it's not a big deal like that. Maybe
Right.
yours,
Okay.
I can do that because once I'm doing something with you, then we have to
Hmm.
be in the relationship. You have to end up marrying me. Another
Yeah.
person is, no, I have an ambition. I want to focus on
I
that.
want to focus.
I'm
Exactly.
human. Sometimes I'll be in a mood like this. I want to do this. So I want to
Yeah.
find out one person I can go to anytime I'm in that mood.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
friendship benefit. That person that you can
Right.
go to anytime you're in that mood. And some
Right.
would have friends with benefit with almost everyone. It is their life,
Right.
it's their choice.
Where they live, or of course, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Once they're
Yeah.
above that age that is legal for them to do whatever they
Do
want,
it.
there is little
Yeah.
you can actually say
Of
to stop them
course.
because that's what they want to do. It's a new
Of
world we're living in.
course. It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Honestly, you have shared, I don't know, I've got a lot of comments here. People are saying that some people are very shocked the things that you are saying to be they
Thank
are
you.
shocked hearing you sharing that kind of wisdom on this show, honestly. And I'm so thankful that you're able to come on the show, Kwame. Thank you so
Anytime.
much. You know, we were saying something about me, and when you went off, someone was saying that he prefer to be single because of kids. He doesn't want kids. Like he's scared of having kids. He wants to be with a woman, but then because of kids, that is his problem. And you think that should be a problem to a man to say that, you know what, because of kids, I prefer to be single.
I think he's actually right. I mean,
Right.
it depends on his financial status at the moment.
Exactly. Thank you.
If
Right.
I believe in you not having kids you can't take care of.
Thank you.
That's very bad. If you
Right.
if you want to have kids,
Mm-hmm.
be ready to take care of them. And
Thank
I
you.
won't advise anybody on this earth, I mean this face of earth, to go
True.
have a child when you can't take care of.
Exactly.
You can't give, I mean,
Exactly.
some lady somewhere some burden that they didn't
Yeah.
ask for. Do you
Thank
get
you.
it? And you can't bring a
Thank
child to
you.
this world
Mm-hmm.
and just watch that person go wayward like that.
Yeah.
Once you want to
Yeah.
have a baby, ready to take
Yeah.
care of the responsibilities that comes with having a baby. So maybe
Thank you.
he's saying that just because now
Mm.
he can't afford to keep one. He
Right.
can't afford a nursery school to primary school to secondary school to university.
Yeah.
He can tell
Yeah.
it's a long way for him, and he can't
That's
take care of
it.
himself in the first place. He's
Yeah.
struggling with himself. So
Yeah.
if you're struggling with
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
and go in for another baby to make the
Yeah.
struggle, it's not easy.
Yeah.
To understand where he's coming from.
Honestly, Kwame, this has really make me upset because whilst you're saying that, you know, the Pinky Room Show, what we do is we go on the street as well, and we help the needy and the poor. We help
Yeah.
kids on the street and women on the street, women who can't afford to take care of their kids. And that's what we do.
Yeah.
As part of the every month we go, we have team in South Africa, we have team in Nigeria, we have team in Ghana, and we're going
Wow.
on and on and on. We're thinking of getting to Sierra Leone. I've been in Sierra Leone before, and we're trying to expand that every month we'll find a woman who cannot afford taking care of her kids, and then we give something to them, and we praying that God will bless us and open doors so that we can also go out there and then be able to even build houses for them, to keep them kids that on
Wow.
the street. Because I have been in Ghana for some time, and I've been on the streets. We've done street donation, aid to humanity foundation. We've done street donation, and I've gone to places that I've seen, like you're saying, some women get pregnant and they can't afford looking after the kids, and you see the kids on the street. And when I see them, honestly, I cry every time. That
It's
is why we
crazy.
plan this movement to help women on the streets, kids on the streets. Every month we go. Sometimes they go to the villages and then pick up a woman who is, struggling, looking after their kids. And we bless
I
them
don't
with
get
that.
why people
Mm.
take pleasure in having too many babies. If
It's
it's,
a
I mean,
shame.
knowing so well that they can't take care of them. I think that is so
Right.
wrong.
It is.
If if
It
if
is.
if you rent an apartment,
Yeah.
let's say in Africa, and
Yeah.
you have a job that pays you half of, let's say, the money of your apartment, then you have
Right.
paying for the bills. You have just half of the
Yeah.
money to take care of
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
and maybe your wife, and you have
Right.
5 kids.
Yeah.
What are you
Right.
talking about?
Exactly.
Why do you have 5 kids knowing so well that you can take care of them?
You can't take care of them.
You
Exactly.
understand? And
Exactly.
taking care of children, and it's a task. It's a
It
hard
is.
job to do.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
The worst thing
Mm.
is single parenting. It's so
Yeah.
hard.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is.
It's like
Yeah.
pressure is coming from one person. So why
Yeah.
put your? I mean, I've met people who are single
Yeah.
and has 3 children, and
Yeah.
I mean, I come back later in like a year to come and see them, and they are pregnant for another baby
Right.
with a different father or something. Do you
Right.
get it? And that father
Yeah.
will leave.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that there are not. I mean, many rules here in Africa that protects women over,
Yeah.
let's say, child support
Yeah.
and all.
Exactly.
You have to go through a lot of legal
Mm-hmm.
issues, paperwork
Yeah.
to a man take care of you when he has a
Yeah.
kid in Africa. The system
Right.
is not like the UK
The
and
UK. Yeah.
I mean some
Yeah.
parts of the Western world. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you have a system like this,
Mm-hmm.
why do you keep producing more offsprings
More.
knowing that you can't take
Exactly.
care of them?
Exactly. Exactly.
You get so because
Yeah.
anytime you have a baby,
Mm-hmm.
think if you can take care of a baby from let's
Right.
say 1 year to
Yeah.
like 12 years, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
think about waste every day on an individual, from
Right.
food to clothes
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to diapers
Mm-hmm.
to powder their water.
A lot is involved. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
why put yourself in this situation knowing so that
Exactly.
you can't actually afford it?
Exactly.
So it's a
Exactly.
mistake when people are trying to have a lot of babies. That is where the problem
Right.
comes from.
It's
You
true.
have to abstain from certain things. Run away
Yeah.
from having children because
That's it.
it's a difficult life we're living, and most especially here in Africa,
Yeah. True.
very difficult. There are no
True.
jobs. And even if there
Yeah.
are jobs, how can one person take care of 5 people?
Exactly.
You're
I mean,
killing
like
them.
you're saying, even in this country, right? Even if you have the support and everything, even raising a child is not easy. Even if you
No,
can
it's not easy.
afford them, giving them money, the emotional torture and all it's not
Easy
easy. It's
everyone.
stressful.
I mean, that's why a lot of people get depressed because they make some
Exactly.
mistakes that they can't correct anymore. And having a child is a mistake you can't correct. And once the
Thank
baby is out there,
thank
you
you.
don't term the baby as a mistake anymore. It becomes part
Of
and parcel of it.
course.
You can't
Exactly.
say, "Oh, Kofi was a mistake." No, you don't.
Right.
You don't
Right.
do that. It wasn't a
Mhm.
mistake.
Yeah.
Nobody fought you. You did
Exactly.
something before Kofi came out, so it wasn't a mistake. You deliberately
Exactly.
did it. So now you have to take care of Kofi.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah,
what
it's
some
just like
women make, some kids go through, all suffer. Some women use their frustration on the kids, and then they start to treat them, beat them, and all that. Well, like you're saying, it's not their fault. So thank you. I mean, the guy who sent that question, who said that, thank you so much. Kwame has said a lot to you, and I believe that what you're saying makes sense. I've seen people sending your
Yeah.
comments. Please keep your comment coming. Keep your questions coming. I'm going to read it out. We've lost Akeem. Has to go on set. He's filming. So I've got Kwame Eugene here, and he's still sharing so much wisdom. Honestly, I am so much blown away of the things that you're saying, Kwame.
Thank you.
Honestly, you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for your time and
Well,
everything. And I want us to okay, I'm gonna read all the questions. Thank you. I'm gonna read all the comments. So a guy also saying that he doesn't want to. He wants to stay away from women because he feel like some women are so stubborn. They're so disrespectful,
mm-hmm.
and he has had that experience in his life, like dating different women who are always, rude. They are so, disrespectful and all that. So he's decided that because of that, he wants to stay alone. He doesn't want to date now. He's been through relationship whereby he has all these issues, so doesn't want to date again. He prefers to be single. And do you think that is very good? Is
It's
it a
so
good
bad.
excuse?
It doesn't make sense at all. Because I like the fact that he added
No.
some women.
Thank you. Exactly.
I mean,
Some
all women are
women. Yeah.
some women. You understand? Because I mean,
Exactly.
his mom is a woman.
Of course.
Yeah. So he says all women. That means he's putting his mom in the same category.
Thank I don't know what to say now.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
it's some women,
Thank you.
and
Right.
listen, you can't always have it right. It can be all
Exactly.
correct.
Exactly.
You get-
Exactly. Mhm.
Because maybe he's got some issues himself. That is the reason why a lot of women find it difficult to hang around him.
Honestly, guys, I hope you're
So
watching this. You're watching and taking. Please sit down, take your pens and paper, and write this because the things that Kwame is saying on the show, honestly, is mind blowing. Okay, very, very much, so much wisdom that he's sharing on the show. Kwame, honestly, I don't know what to say. Right. So, okay, go on for me. Go.
sometimes,
Right.
yeah, sometimes you have to sit yourself down and ask
Right.
yourself certain questions like,
Yes.
how is it that I actually pick a lot of women, but I end up
Mhm.
losing all of them?
Right.
And
Right.
if you don't look into your life as well, you blame
Mhm.
all your
The
blemishes
women.
on women. You would
That's
think
it.
it's their
Exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the problem. You just don't know.
Thank
Because you
you.
have a lot of yes men around you that don't
Yeah.
point out the problems
Of
you
course.
you have. I mean, the kind of
Yeah.
pain you put ladies you've involved yourself with in. And
Mhm.
that is why you can't keep one. And sometimes it's not
Right.
their mistake. It's not like
Right.
it's not that you don't want to keep one. You can't keep one.
That's it. That's it. Right.
Because they get close and they realize, oh shit, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
Mhm.
all cool and all. He has the vibe. But you get
Yeah.
super close to him, you realize that, oh, I have to run away from this guy.
That's exactly. Thank you.
So they ended up. I mean,
Thank
he
you.
he he ends up feeling that they're treating him like he's the bad one and he
Yeah.
can't have the perfect woman, so he's not going to
Yeah.
have a woman at all. But
Thank
he
you.
doesn't sit down, look into his
Yeah.
life and realize that okay, this is what I do. That I mean, I always push them
Thank you.
away. I yell
Thank
at
you.
them. I
Mhm.
insult them. I make
Yeah.
them feel that I'm superior to them. And
Thank you.
and and like I'm saying again, this current world we're living in,
Yeah.
ladies want to be pampered.
That's it. Thank
They want
you.
you to express love for them. And if you're
Thank
not ready
you.
to express love for them, I
Yeah.
mean, there are still big fishes in the sea. They go try
You
someone
know what?
else.
Let me chip in this. You know what? I remember Reggie on the show was I said this to the girls last time. Reggie Raston was on the
Hmm.
show and he was like, hip life singers, like Ghanaian hip life singers are sings about love and all that. But when it comes to romance, they're not good at it. But listening to you, right? It's not like you only sing the song, but in you, real you've got that thing in you as well. Because the things that you are singing, it's I don't know, because people think that, like I said, Reggie said that on the show. But then there are some people that they have that thing in them even
Yeah,
though they sing about it, they have it and they still sing about it. So it's not everyone. Like Eno was like, no, no, no,
yeah.
no, no.
The
It's
thing
not
is, I said,
everyone who's like that.
if you want to have a perfect life, you have to understand
Right.
life in the first place.
Thank you. Wow.
That's the only way
Mm,
you can have a perfect life. If you
thank
if
you.
you don't understand life, You live it anyhow. You keep making mistakes all the time.
Exactly.
So since it is life, people is currently people don't have time to sit down and realize the mistakes they're making.
Thank you.
And until you start correcting the mistakes, you still have mistakes in your life.
Of course.
In everything, in businesses, in relationship, you have to realize that. That's why sometimes you should give room for critics.
Thank you.
Because sometimes they point out your mistakes for you.
Right.
You have to give room to them. Because yes, men around you, people that love you so much don't end up speaking the truth.
True.
Because they don't want to offend you.
Right.
But if you stick around critics, sometimes you realize that if this guy didn't say this, I wouldn't have known that I was an arrogant person.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so like that. So I don't know what he's he can't find
Yeah.
the perfect.
Thank
He's
you.
not a
I
man himself.
I said the same
I think
thing.
that
I have a friend who always say that, oh, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. And every time I meet this girl, she, the girls that I love, every time I meet them, they treat me bad. All the girls I love them. I'm so good. I'm kind. Yeah. And I realize, like he's saying, I realize that he's that kind of person who gives. Right, he's good in giving. He will give. He's that kind of person. But there's something about him that I realize. I know there's something about, like you said, you mentioned arrogance. It's like he doesn't want to listen. He thinks he knows. I know
oh, but I have
everything.
to join again.
Okay.
The sound.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna connect again with Kwame Eugene. We'll be ending the show very soon. But we'll wait for Kwame Eugene to come back and we'll finish our topic. If you just tune in, this is the Pink Room Show with Princess Roy. Okay, so I've seen your comments, I've seen your everything that you have typed here. Kwame is back, so we're gonna connect to Kwame and then we'll conclude the show. If you missed the show, please, you can still watch it on Roy Network on YouTube. Also, Aberdeen TV, Lively TV, right? So Aberdeen TV is in Nigeria, Lively TV is in UK, and also our distributor is Universe Network USA. So if you miss this show, you can still go and watch it again on Roy Network. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, so Kwame, what were you saying? I don't want to take much of your time because you already spent much of your time. So
All right.
let's say what you conclude what you're saying and let's wrap up so that you can go and have time for yourself. Because I know yesterday you were performing, isn't it?
Yeah. I had a show
Yes.
yesterday.
And anyway, you were in the UK as well. I wish I could have met you.
Oh, sorry. I mean, the next time we
I
get
should
to
have.
meet,
I
we'll
should
have
have.
right.
Yeah, I'm in Kent, so I didn't, and I was busy working.
Yeah,
So many things like because of yeah,
next time.
So next time
So
definitely we'll
I
meet
was
you.
saying,
Yeah.
he has to. I mean, to the guy, he has to sit down
Yeah.
and live his life.
Right.
And sometimes you can end up with somebody, and it's not a big deal. He should go back and ask all the ladies he's been with that
Thank you.
couldn't that no more with him. That what was the? I mean, if you don't take me back, fine. But what was
Right.
the problem?
Kwame, you know what? I don't know. I wish all the men are thinking the way you're thinking.
Yeah,
Because how many
sometimes.
men will sit down and think what you're saying? But honestly, all of us, we need to go back and reflect. We need to go back and
And
ask questions so that we
what
can
was
learn.
yes, because you asked the first one.
Thank
What was
you.
the problem? What did I do so wrong
Yeah.
that you left?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, you're dating. You have a new boyfriend now, and I'm
Yeah.
happy for you guys.
Yeah.
But in order to secure my future, I mean, in order
Yeah.
not to have the same situation with another lady, I just want to ask
Mm-hmm.
this question:
Yeah.
what was the issue?
Yes, that's it.
Like I like you, but how you yell at me is not cool. You yell at me like
Yeah.
I'm some maid,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be in that situation. They go like, oh,
Right.
okay, that's the. I
That's
yell at
it.
people. Then you ask the
Yeah.
next person, arrogant. You don't listen to
Same
anything I
thing.
say. It's
Thank
always
you.
what you say. We have to do what you say, and I'm not
That's
happy
it.
about it. Opinions as well as a lady, but you don't
Yeah.
make me express myself. That's why the relationship didn't work. You should know all this so that when you move to
Thank
another
you.
relationship, you don't
You
face the
know
same.
how to handle.
You know how to handle it. It's just like
Oh,
that.
thank you.
I mean, I've seen people having breakups with their girlfriends, but then
Mm.
again, they are still in a very good mood. Like they meet and they jam together
Okay.
because they ended up telling each other about the reason they broke up. And they go
Thank
like,
you.
oh, okay, go to the next person. But then again, you can call me anytime. I'm around. I
Right.
mean, we're still friends. Do you understand? So it depends on
Amazing.
how how much you can humble yourself to go back and ask about
Thank
the
you.
mistakes you do,
Thank
so
you.
you can find solutions for it.
Yeah. So I don't know what to say because I don't know. All that you say, right? Thank you. I've seen all your comments. I'm going to read all your comments. All right. So I honestly, what you're saying, I wish the men are listening. All right. So
Mhm.
the topic that we discussing today is why do some men prefer to be single? Because people have reasons why, and we've spoken a lot. I know some of you have missed the show. I've seen people just joining and saying interesting. Yeah. So Kwame has shared a lot of things. There's a guy who just said that he doesn't want to date because women are trouble, like so loud, so
You
disrespectful.
men
So
trouble, really?
really, Kwame is asking you that really,
You men are
right?
all right. I
Yeah,
mean, we're crazy. We're crazy.
right,
I mean, there's some bad men out there. A
right.
lot of them.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. So people when we talked a lot about it, we're saying finance. Someone is saying that because of kids. Someone saying that because of women are so loud and all that. And someone also is saying that Kwame, he said that I don't want to date anymore because he had someone that he loves so dearly, so dearly, and then the person passed. The person
Oh,
died. The lady died. So it has had so much impact on him that he's finding it so difficult to date another woman. And when he sent that to me, because we put the topic on the flyer so people see it, and then they will send to me some of the reasons before we come on the show. So when I read that, honestly, my heart was broken,
yeah.
and I felt so much for him. But what advice would you give to him? Do you think that is right for him to stay single because of that emotional torture, or because he lost the one that he loved so dearly?
Um, this
Right.
this is actually not a tough one. It's an
Right.
emotional.
It is. Right.
Yes, because
It is.
a lot of people, sometimes people feel connected to something so much that when they lose it,
Yeah.
they think they've lost everything.
That's the thing. True.
So I
True.
understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Making sure of if
Yeah.
that was alive,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or if that lady, I mean, were to have, if they were to have the opportunity to meet again and have a discussion, does he think the
Right.
lady would don't move on,
Yeah.
be like the
Exactly.
rest of it, or
Yeah.
she'll go like, I'm no more, but
Yeah.
life hasn't ended for you. You still have the
Yeah.
opportunity in for somebody that's even me. If maybe the lady is not close to the one he lost,
Yeah.
in similar to that lady, because it's a big.
Right.
You will
It
definitely
is.
find somebody that understands you
Somebody.
that will
Yeah.
help mourn the one that is dead.
That's it. That's it.
You ask
That's it.
someone that will help you mourn
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
find there's some good ladies out there. You find that
Of
lady that will go,
course.
oh, it's been 2 years since your girl died. Can we go
Yeah.
visit the grave? You can have
Yeah.
someone do that for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it depends on, but then again, it brings me back to what I said earlier on. That it's a new world we're
Yeah.
living in. People need
Yeah.
to do what makes them happy and what makes them express themselves for. So if you
Yeah.
think you staying single is what is
Yeah.
making you happy, if it's
Yeah.
really making you happy, then don't
Yeah.
go against your own happiness. Else you pick somebody's daughter and messes her life and just mess her life
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
You-
That's
If you're
it.
not ready, if
Mm.
maybe he's ready to stay single for the rest of his life,
Right.
you
Yeah.
listen to this advice and go pick
Mm.
somebody's daughter and give that person hell.
That's
Because
it.
you be with that person, and I mean every conversation you
Mm-hmm.
guys will have be about the one that is dead. You
Dead.
can't put
Exactly.
up
Some
I mean you
people
can't
do
put
that.
a problem
Yeah.
for the rest of.
Yeah.
You just have
Yeah.
to let her go. So if you know that is how your life is going to be, then stay
Yeah.
single. Don't
Of
don't go
course.
and life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's just either he moves on, gets
Mm-hmm.
over it,
Right.
and go in for somebody that understands him,
Mm-hmm.
or he stays single because you can't go for
Single.
somebody
Exactly.
that
Right.
person who I mean pain.
Right. Wow. You know what? I'm not even seeing the time going because the more we spend time, the more the conversation becomes so
Yeah,
interesting.
beautiful one.
Do you want to go now, Kwame? Do you want to go now?
All
Let me
right, I
know.
can do like 10 minutes with you.
Thank you. Okay, let me quickly read the comment that we've got because people are going to say, Princess, you don't read my comment. Let me read the comments and we'll spend more time, maybe 5 or 10 minute time to. Okay, so somebody say hi, Princess Roy. Hi. I think his name is Andrew Wilmot, all the way from the US. Thank you for watching. And someone is that said that is really a good one, Kwame. Man can do more than women. Okay, man just want to see how committed they are. Okay, I'm not really getting them the comment well, but I don't know if Kwame you do understand what he's saying. He
And
said
do
that
more
man
than.
really he said that is really a good one, Kwame. Man can do more than women.
Mhm.
Man just wants to see how committed they are.
I think
I'm
he's trying
not
to say
sure
men do more for women, but we're trying to see how committed they are to
committed.
us.
Well, maybe because I'm not
Maybe.
really getting what. Yeah, maybe. Oh, so
You
thank
read
you.
it.
He's also from the US. Thank you so much. I've seen JMC TV. He said, man must survive. Always make sure you protect the bag. Lessons from Judas. Judas is right. Okay. I'm not getting that, but I don't know if Kwame gets what you mean.
Didn't get the law.
Right. And someone also said that Kwame, don't spit it out. Remember the bro code. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't want me to put the secrets of men out there. Oh, I get him.
Oh, okay. Okay. So men have secrets there. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
well,
to
well,
share that secret with us. What's that secret?
no, I mean, he's talking about the cat. I mean, the. He thinks I'm opening keys for the ladies to. I mean, to
All
know more.
right.
That's what he
Right.
thinks.
Oh, listen. It's good for
I'll
him
keep.
to open all keys for women. Okay. Kwame,
I'll keep.
Kwame, Kwame is a good man. He's portraying what he sings. Okay, it's not only what he says in his song, but this is who he is. Thank you, thank you for
Yeah.
fighting for the women. We love you,
Yeah.
Kwame. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so someone also said Kwame. Okay, so I've read that one. I've read that one before. Okay, so someone is also saying that's Kwesi Juma. That's my dad. Hi. Hey, thank you for watching all the way from Belgium, Brussels. Okay, he said
Oh.
watching you live, and I like your discussion. Thank you so much. And I have Rose also watching. Hey, also all the way from Brussels, Belgium. He said good evening to you all. It's a nice discussion. I am enjoying it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And let me see. There's a lot of. Please, if I'm not able to read your comment, forgive me because there's a lot here. Someone is saying blacks, especially Ghanaians, feel their destiny depends on you just because you did something with them. Oh, okay. That's that mentality. Can't we just cut some cruise? Oh, okay, okay, all right. So, all right. So you just want to enjoy, but you don't want to pay. Is that what you're saying? Right?
Yeah.
That is not nice. Okay, so we have Camby Studio saying some men think being arrogant is being masculine. That is deep. That is really deep. So some men thinking that being arrogant, like they being bossy, telling the woman what to do and not listening makes them masculine. And that's very true.
Yes,
That is very
actually,
true. Thank you so
but
much. That's very yeah.
that's masculine.
Say again.
It just makes you a bad person.
Thank you.
It just
Right.
makes you because I mean sometimes we Africans in I mean in brackets
I
we
think
say
Kwame, I have to really speak to your management to have you more on the show because I can see that there's a lot in you that you can give to the world. Okay, and
I'm
there's
all
a
right.
lot that the youth can get from you.
I will
And
always
you
be here.
being that kind of, an image to them, because there's a lot of topics that we have that can impact on our generation, our youth,
Yes,
because all these
and
things, yeah, it's an
you
education
remember
to
I
them.
spoke about the
Yeah,
system, that the economy
yeah,
actually making men the big muscle man, like, and
right.
a lot of men try to misinterpret that thing. They think if you're violent, if you're
Yeah,
arrogant, that's what makes you powerful.
that's
And
it.
it's, I think that thing started from trying to instill fear in someone.
That's it.
The more
But
someone is
that's a
afraid,
form of abuse and bully, isn't it?
yes, it's
Thank you.
it's so, the fact that they think the more somebody is afraid of you,
Yeah,
the more respect they give you.
they respect you.
But
Right.
if someone is respecting you because they think you will
Mhm.
hurt them, that's abuse. That's
Exactly.
very abusive. You can't, you don't derive respect from torturing. I mean, torturing someone.
No, no.
So
I always say
that
that
is,
respect is commanded, isn't it? We command
yes,
respect. Yeah.
and
Oh,
and
oh, sorry. We earn respect. Sorry, we earn
you
respect. We don't command
don't,
respect. We earn it. Thank you.
and
Yeah.
and the most important thing is
Mm,
be in. I mean, I've seen people who just laugh with you, but you respect them so much.
thank you.
It is
Right.
positioning, how you
Oh,
position
yeah.
yourself. You don't have
That's
to
it.
beat someone to respect you. The very moment you try to abuse them, you're
Hmm.
putting them through slavery, which is very,
That's it.
very bad.
That's it.
So I think he's right on that. Being
That's
masculine
it.
doesn't give you any power.
That's
It, it,
it.
it just makes you big physically. That's all.
That's it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
Right. Thank you so much. There's another
wrong.
person saying that Susie, hey, also saying, I think the UK, he said, good evening, all. Interesting discussion. Thank you. And someone is saying, this man is very wise. Exactly
Thank
what
you.
I said.
Thank
Exactly
you.
what I'm saying. And they're saying that they want you more on the Pinky Room show. So
I'll be
you need
around.
to make plans, okay?
I'll-
All right. And I have someone also saying that, Susie, thank you so much. Hey, saying that I agree with Kwame. Men should learn from their mistakes. They make it their they make their previous they make in their okay, mistakes that they made in their previous relationships in order to better the next one. Thank you. Thank you
Mhm.
so much. And someone is saying, thank you, Kwame. I think you said something. The person is saying, thank you, Kwame. And I have Garin here. Garin also from, I think, UK, saying a great discussion. I'm loving it. Thank you. Guys, I don't think I've got messages on my WhatsApp. I got messages on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm able to read the YouTube one, but Facebook, I'm not able. And my phone, if I say I'm going to finish reading it, I don't know if we're going to finish now. Trust
Yeah.
me. I don't think you're gonna finish now. But oh, okay. There's more. Someone also came in. Lawson, thank you. Hey, I think he's watching all the way from Ghana. He said, interesting topic. Thanks, Princess. Thank you to you for tuning in. Guys, there's a lot to say. And
Yeah.
honestly, having Kwame Eugene on the show, and we had Akeem Ogara. He's also a Nollywood actor. He has to leave us because he's filming at the moment. And I have now Kwame with me, Kwame Eugene. Um, we I don't know. We've had a great time, a great discussion, and
Hard one.
so much wisdom has been shared on the show that I'm even speechless. Sometimes I talk a lot, but this time I'm just a bit laid down listening to you.
Mhm. That's nice.
Listening. Enjoying the moment with Kwame Eugene. All
Mhm.
the way he's joining me all the way from Ghana, and you can see that he's in his studio.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
he's
yeah.
always working 24/7.
But
After coming to O2 in the UK, giving us the
after
best, he went back.
yeah.
Yeah, and he came here yesterday. He went to have his show, and today he's on the Pinky Room show. That's what he does. He never get tired. He never give up. That's what he's doing. And keep it up, guy. You're doing
You.
wonderful.
Thank you,
This
Princess.
this guy this guy is below your
Mhm.
limits. Trust me,
Mhm.
you're going
Mhm.
higher. You're going higher, and I'm so proud of you. Proud of you. I wish we can spend more time, but I don't want to take all your time, Kwame.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can plan another time. Like I said, there's
Yeah.
more in you that you can
Yeah.
give to the world.
Your viewers, your
Yeah,
listeners. Thank you, Princess. See you later.
Yes. Okay. So before you go, someone is saying that please give us a quick a cappella before you go, before we let you go. They want to hear
Um,
your voice.
let me do my love one thing. Girl, I want to
Right.
go. Tell me coming. Or should I be coming in the morning? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she can make you spend my money. Call me
Yeah.
Mr. Bean, I go make you honey. Hey,
Yeah.
give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my
Yeah.
city. Don't make a look pity. You won't make a sing the me before you go see me. Fine,
Yay.
bad. Same body backs can make we shake it for Ghana.
Yay.
Really
Okay.
show rockstar.
Yay.
Yeah, rockstar African number one.
Rockstar. Okay. All right. So Kwame is gone, and we had a great time on the Pinky Room show, guys. So if you just tune in, I'm going to tell you that you've missed a lot because there's a lot that went on the Pinky Room show today, and I really myself, I've been like a learner. I have learned a lot on the Pinky Room show today. My special guest, I had Akeem Ogara, Nollywood actor all the way from Nigeria, joined us, and also Kwame Eugene, Ghanaian artist. I would say African. He's everywhere, and he's been on the show. We lost Akeem because he has to go and film. He was on set and he managed to join us. And Kwame has been with us through it all. Now, so amazing. We had amazing time. We had great time. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for everything that you guys do. It's amazing. Before you go, please hit on the subscribe button before you go, and also try and share the link. Share the link with your friends and families, and let them join the Pinky Room show. You can see that we share much wisdom on the show. Very educative, much wisdom, motivate. We share a lot that you can gain. People can learn. Somebody is out there who needs to hear this, and I want you to share the link to your friends and family on wherever you can reach them to watch this show. Again, if you missed it, you can watch it on Roy Network on YouTube, or just go to YouTube, just type the Pinky Room Show, and you can watch it again. I just want to take time to thank my media partners, Aberdeen TV Nigeria for streaming the show, and also Lively TV UK, and my distributors, Universe Network USA, and also my sponsors, JMC TV or Jackie's Yogurts for sponsoring the show, and also Right Afrique UK and Africa Connect. Roy Shito, thank you all. If you want to sponsor the show, please, we've got our details on the show, on the screen. Please don't hesitate to contact us. You can email us or you can contact us on our WhatsApp. We've got our WhatsApp number on it. And also, if you want to help us, like I told you, the Pinky Room Show, we work together with AIDS Humanity Foundation, and we go on the street and help women on the street and kids on the street. So if you want to be part of us helping the needy and the poor on the street, please, you can also contact us, email us, or send a text message on WhatsApp, or you can reach me on Instagram is roy.thepinkyroomshow. Roy.thepinkyroomshow. And also on Facebook is Princess Roy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I'm not able to read your messages, please forgive me. Time is fast spent. And thank you for tuning in. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day. And hey, I forgot to wish all mothers, all mothers all over the world. I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. God bless you. You're a wonderful woman. Keep the good work going, and may God give you the strength to always protect your children, look after them, and provide for them. I love you all, mothers. God bless you. See ya another time next month. The April episode, I look forward to it, and I believe that you're looking forward to it. Go follow us on The Pink Room Show, Princess Roy, and then watch out for our April episode. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night. See ya.